Hi guys, it's John from JB Motorcycle Services and JB's Mobile Dyno. Just a bit of a different video to try and do a brief video explaining the ECU mapping process with the Woolich racing software. So Woolich racing software is a Australian based software that is distributed in the UK and used by dyno tuners to get rid of some emission problems and also tuning the ECU for race bikes and obviously road bikes to give smoother throttle transition, get rid of some throttle restrictions on certain bikes and improve the mapping. So when tuning on the dyno, I try and use the Dyno AFR module, air fuel ratio module, and also the Woolich auto tune. So I've got two versions of checking the software and checking my data to make sure that the data is as accurate as possible when making mapping changes and seeing the improvements. So first of all, part of the mapping process, I'll load in a base file for that bike and adjust fan temperatures. I'll adjust some base settings in the ETV throttle mapping, and then I'll get it on the dyno and do some base runs to check and see what we need to change to get the bike running better, as a lot of bikes now run very lean, especially when decatting, which is a very popular thing to do nowadays. You'll be able to see on one of the pictures part of the mapping process, building the map within the Woolich Racing Auto Tune software, using the engine data to keep an eye on things like engine temperature, ETV throttle mapping, ignition changes and other parameters within the bike to basically make sure that you keep within certain parameters that you would normally see normal road conditions and on the track. We'll go through several runs on the dyno to check parameters using, like say, the AFR data and the Woolich Racing Auto Tune. And so we'll run through the parameters on the dyno, get our data, then we can start loading the map in to the ECU and do the before and after runs on the dyno. Different bikes will respond differently on the dyno. You can see this MT-09 that I've done that you'll see on the graphs. You'll see the blue before and after gains in the red. So you'll see some quite considerable gains, low down, like 10, 12, 13 horsepower increases. And you can also see some TPS gains on the 100% run where the throttle restrictions are capped. And I go into the ECU, get rid of those restrictions, and you can see the good brake horsepower gains, about 16 I think it was on this MT-09 at the top end. So like I say, they hold back restrictions quite a lot.